All right, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Okay, so we have the popular crowd's leader here talking about, I don't know why they call him engineer, but anyways, it says full editing Western Mosul and the end of military operations during the next 2 days. Now, this is the popular crowd. This is not the Iraqi forces. This is not the Right Coast Connector. I know there's going to be people out there that are going to say, "Oh my God, it's over in the next 2 days." That's not what they're saying. They're saying full editing of Western Mosul and the end of the military operations during the next 2 days. But that does not mean that it's Western Mosul. It's west of Mosul. Okay, so you come here, you see Deputy Chairman on the board of the Popular Crowd. Okay, Abdul Mahdi, engineer, said that Tuesday that the next 2 days will witness the end of the military operations, the entire area west of Mosul. Okay, not Western Mosul, not Right Coast Connector, but west of Mosul, basically right on the Syrian border where they've been kicking butt. Okay, as we told you guys, they've liberated like 100 villages in like 7 days. And then also they got Baj, which was really huge. But they haven't got Hawaji and they haven't got Qaim, so I'm not sure what's that all about. Maybe they don't need it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't. Maybe the popular crowd is not going down that far. Maybe they were just doing the border of Syria. I don't know. Okay, and he says, as he says, the transfer of the media crowd. Okay, it says here that the Baj district, which was a popular crowd, edited and purged the entire forces, managed to consider another uh, uh, cattle or castle or I don't know, dash criminal adding that the rest of our small areas will be edited during the next 2 days. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know what to say because let's see here. It says he added that the next 2 days will witness the end of military operations in Western Mosul, uh, basically west of Mosul, and announced the liberation of the entire region, with the exception of Tel Ahar. So he's talking about the areas west of Mosul. Okay, so the entire region west of Mosul is going to be liberated. That means Qaim and Hawaji, right? But Hawaji and Qaim are not liberated. At least according to our knowledge, they haven't been liberated. So, and Abadi said he's not going to go into he's not going to go into Hawaji until after the Right Coast Connector. So, how could things be the whole entire region be liberated unless they're not adding Qaim and Hawaji a part of this region? Okay, so we don't have a map for it. We did have a map. Iraqi Day did have a map on it. Uh, Let me see if we have a map down here. I thought Iraqi Day had a map on it. I think it would have been a lot easier for me to let me make sure. Let me see here. Let me go back up here and see if there is a map. Um, is it one of these? I don't know. I do not know. Let me click on one of these and see if this is a map. Do we have a map or not? Come on, internet. Internet got like 3, 4 bars and it's still not working. Ain't that something? Look at this internet. This is what I have to go through every day. Oh man, this is what I have to go through. Okay, so yeah, so there it is right here. So they're saying this region. Now you have Bodge here. You have the Q1 here. You have Sinjar. They got those done, but down here at this bottom is Qaim, and I don't know where Hawaji is, but Qaim's down there, and then Tel Har is up here. So they don't have and then you can see there's areas here, but they're saying within the next 2 days they're gonna have everything done. So I don't know what to say. Okay, so I don't know that maybe they're going to storm into Qaim tonight into tomorrow, and they're gonna have it done in the next 2 days, and then I don't know. They've absolutely left Qaim out the picture for some reason. So it didn't move on the map. So I don't know. Um, yeah, I have no clue. And this is talking about publish statistical losses for Daesh and the amount of the liberated areas. Okay, so federal chief here talking about all the killings that have happened for Daesh and the snipers, the drones killings, the motorcycle killings, the families, everything. So they've published all of the information that has happened with the war on Iraq. When you do something like that, it's the end. Okay, when you publicly publish everything that has happened. Okay, but this is talking about since last, looks like the 19th of February. So, okay, so this is all the way from the 19th of February. They did publish something a couple of weeks ago from October 2016 till now. Okay, so, but they don't have Telehar. They don't have Telehar, and they're publicly telling us that they don't have Telehar. So, I don't get it. I don't know. So, but they're saying they're gonna announce that the region is gonna be the west of Mosul. It's gonna be fully liberated, except Telehar. I don't know what's taking them so long to get into Telehar. Maybe Baghdadi is in Telehar, like the PMU said he was. Okay, and then so when the PMU said that Baghdadi was in Telehar chilling, Abadi made a statement saying that he does not want the PMU to go inside of Telehar. And that was almost in 48 hours after the PMU said that Baghdadi's in Telehar and we're about to go get him. 48 hours later, Abadi comes out on television and tells the PMU to stay out of Telehar. So and still till now, this day, we have not stormed Telehar. Telehar was supposed to be stormed in March. Remember when I had those pictures of the forces waiting for the word to storm Telehar? Even Iraqi Dave made videos, or not videos, but he made posts about the imminent storming of Telehar. That was back in March. We are in June 6, 2017, and they have not stormed Telehar. That tells us somebody important is in Telehar. Okay, and they're protecting that person, or they're cleaning them up and they're getting them ready for the next assignment, and they're going to get them out of there. It could be Baghdadi, it could be some commanders, it could be some high-profile person. I don't know what it is, but somebody's in Telehar that they're not allowing the PMU or the Iraqi forces to storm Telehar. Okay, they're talking about just leaving it alone and just declaring the land liberated. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Something is going on in Telehar and they're not telling us. Okay, so just wanted to bring that up to you guys because I know a lot of people are going to take this article and run with it. But he's not saying that the right coast connector is completed. He doesn't talk anything about the right coast connector. He's talking about the border, okay, the border section. And he says that, noting that there's a section of the border controlled by the Syrian Kurds. So the Syrian Kurds are going to get some of the sections. The Kurds are going to get some of the sections. And they already dropped the Article 140 for it as well, by Barzani. And then all the other areas are going to be completed within the next 2 days. So the next 48 hours, we're going to see the entire region completed west of Mosul, right on the Syrian border. I guess the PMU is not supposed to go into Qaim, I guess, or Hawaji, because they're not mentioning Qaim or Hawaji. So it looks like this is their job is about to be over in the next 2 days. Their job is over in Western Mosul, and they're going to announce their liberation because their job is going to be completed. And of course, they say that Telehar is not going to be touched with because Abadi already told them they cannot go into Telehar. Okay, so now if you read this here, it says here that he pointed out that the crowd troops awaiting orders of Prime Minister, General Commander of the Armed Forces Abadi, to break into Telehar and edit it. Now, Abadi told them he doesn't want them in Telehar. So, I don't know what they're waiting on, but he says he doesn't want them in Telehar. So, he came out and told the world that he doesn't want the PMU in Telehar. So, I don't know, maybe he might change his mind and let them in, but until we see that, then we're going to stick with the statements that he made saying that the PMU are not allowed in Telehar. Okay, so that's it for me, and I know this was kind of confusing, and but I wanted to make sure I got it out before I'm pretty sure the NAR community is like, oh my God, full liberation of Mosul in the next 2 days. That's not what they're saying. Okay, that's not what they're saying. Okay, they're saying west of Mosul region where the PMU have done their job. Okay, and they still have Telahar to do, and they're waiting on orders. They might not get those orders. It might go to somebody else. Might go to the Army 9th Division or Army 30th Division or something like that, a different division, or it could go to the counterterrorism division. Okay, but Telahar needs to be liberated, Hawaji needs to be liberated, and Qaim needs to be liberated. Those are three left. Okay, the three big ones left on the west of Mosul, and also the right coast connector needs to be liberated. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens within the next 2 days, the next 48 hours. Let's be on watch to see what happens. Let's see if a body makes any statements and he changes his mind and he allows the PMU to storm into Telahar. Because if they storm into Telahar, we could get Baghdadi because he might be in Telahar. Okay, and if that happens, I want that to line up with the Abadi's Abadi going to flying into Mosul and planting the flag on June 10th, June 11th, or June 12th. Okay, so let's see if that happens. If not, then we just keep on going until they finally do it. All right, so that's it for me. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. It's west of Mosul, not western Mosul. It's west of Mosul, and it's the regions on the Syrian border. Okay, except for Telahar, and except for Hawaji, and except for Qaim, because those are areas that they said they're not going in. Okay, so that's it. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Let's be on the watch in the next 48 hours for some big announcements, some big news, and let's make sure we get some big news on the right coast connector, because I did say Wednesday night I expect a full all assault on the right coast connector. Yeah, because they've been sleepwalking, right? So a full on assault on the right coast connector. Zinjali completely fully liberated Wednesday night into Thursday. The area next to it fully liberated on Thursday, Friday, and the other area fully liberated Thursday, Friday, and then storming in the right coast, the Old Mosul district, and that completed over the weekend, and then celebration on the 12th for the Iraqi army. Okay, so let's see if that happens. Talk to you guys later. Salute. Goodbye. Eyes Open Media. Good night. Bye.